The purpose of this video is to provide Weeda with a little bit of context on the 2017-2018 fall, 17-18 product catalog, at least the printed version. So we can kind of talk about the branding and what it's going to look like. So just real fast, kind of like start with a different structure. This is New Minds Enrichment, and so we have, we have the Numi face, and so that's pretty standard. Underneath that, we have Camp Pursuit that has its own branding, its own style. There's some consistencies. For example, the Numi head shows up every now and then. Then move over here. This is kind of what I believe the next iteration will look like. Now, obviously not this beautifulness, but just the idea that Weeda has been playing with different colors, the idea of the pencils as a motif that keeps showing up. And so that becomes almost like a subcategory to New Minds, so you can see that hierarchy tree there. So underneath New Minds, there's Numi for My Child, which ultimately would be like a link or advertisement for parents, and then Numi for My School. In this case, it would be Programs for Kids, Curriculum, or PD. Okay, so if you chose the child one, for the parent one, it's going to show you the seasonal offerings, and the reason it has this call-out box here in front of it is that it indicates that's a conversion opportunity. So it'll show them the listing and how to sign up. Same way over here. So Numi for My School, here's different programs that we have. Here's how you contact us. Here's curriculum that we sell. Here's how you buy it. Here's PD that you offer, or we offer, Here's how you sign up for it. So that's the overarching glass. I want to circle and highlight, for the sake of this particular advertisement, this part here. Meaning, we're really focusing on Numi for My School, looking at programs for kids. Now we can also mention inside there that we do these same programs year-round in different spots. We can mention that we have curriculum that you can purchase, and we can mention just loosely that we have PD. But ultimately the goal is to be inside this type of marketing, this new colorful one, underneath the Numi branch, and really focusing in on programs for kids, with a couple light mentions on the side here, and really ultimately focusing on Numi for My School for this particular flyer. Obviously, we'll make another flyer that will fit more along this line, which is Numi for My Kid, dealing with our seasonal offerings where we mention Camp Pursuit, and we mention that you can also order these programs. Okay, so let me give you an idea of what this could look like, and this is where Weeda will need to take over. So here's like a one-page. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Here's like a one-page, and it just kind of covers the basics of the who and the what. And so, I'm sorry, I looked at a word and read the wrong thing. Who, how, and what. So up here in the who section, maybe that quote about two zany educators who write the best courses and pick the best teachers possible. Somehow that real colorful branding for Numi's up here. The how portion, really, we need to make it as simple as possible. Select the program for your group or school, and then two, either you can pay a flat fee or you can charge registration. And I said, man, hey, charging registration is a great fundraiser. And we need an opportunity right here to call or the email. We need to have that click-through part. Okay, scrolling down here. So that's the who and the how. This gets into the what. And so this is a list of programs. This is already done. Like we already have our fall and winter catalog and our spring and our year-round. We still need to type some things in there, but really wanted to see what kind of space we had here first. Now, I did mention, kind of going back to this picture from earlier, that we could loosely mention things that we do for teachers like curriculum PD and loosely mention seasonal offerings. If it fits without making it seem too glitchy, we have, we host programs too, and we also do PD and curriculum. So, last time, there's the overarching structure. We have a New Minds branding, Camp Pursuit branding, and this new colorful Numi, or Numi U, whatever we end up calling it. This particular flyer focuses on programs for kids, with a light mention of our seasonal offerings and curriculum and PD. And that's what the actual flyer, the bare bones brass tacks, needs to have. The who, the how, and the what, with, again, call to action, readily available here and here. Okay, hope that helps.